Thanks so much for staying with us. Vice President JD Vance arrived in Israel today to try and prevent the ceasefire with Hamas from collapsing. The vice president is expected to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu following fighting over the weekend. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
Vice President JD Vance is on the ground in Israel to send a message the White House remains fully committed to the peace deal it helped broker. Vance, ahead of his trip, was asked if he thinks the ceasefire can hold.
We think that it has the best chance for a sustainable peace, but even if it does that, it's going to have hills and valleys, and we're going to have to monitor the situation.
Vance joined Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, who returned to the region this week to work on implementation. Despite new fighting over the weekend, Hamas's top negotiator said today it's committed to ending the war. President Trump Tuesday warned Hamas that allies have offered to go in and, quote, straighten out Hamas. The president said not yet, but if violence doesn't stop, an end to Hamas will be, quote, fast, furious, and brutal.
They're going to be very good, they're going to behave, they're going to be nice, and if they're not, we're going to go in, we're going to eradicate them if we have to.
The administration says there will not be U.S. boots on the ground in Gaza, but American troops are part of the efforts to coordinate humanitarian aid and monitor the ceasefire.
As part of Phase 1, Hamas is still in the process of returning the deceased hostages to Israel, with the remains of an Israeli sergeant major returned overnight.
Wow.
Witkoff and Kushner met with some of the living hostages and their families freed from captivity just a week ago.
Now, President Trump is receiving the Architect of Peace Award from the Nixon Foundation today for trying to end the war in Gaza.